So again, work with polynomials. Again, a lot of it's simplifying. And again, we're working with looks like monomials. So we have a monomial, which is a single term. Again, a single term is a number, a variable, or a product of a number and a variable. So or it could be variables here, but right now it looks like we have a single variable. So they want us again to simplify this. So we have a quotient. Remember, in math, the fraction bar is a division symbol. So they want us to divide this out. Now, again, with fractions, you can separate it apart. So you can break this over as 32 over 12 times then this n to the ninth over n to the zero. Now, remember, we talked about zero powers. Anything to the zero power is automatically equal to 1. So one of the first things I observe is n to the zero is really just 1. Now, 32 twelfths, there's a couple ways of doing that. One way is, I could kind of come over here somewhere and try to reduce it. 32 twelfths, I see that both are divisible by 2. So I can divide each one by 2, and half of 32 would be 16. 2 sixteenths is 32, and half of 12 would be 6. So I can rewrite that as 16/6. And these are still both divisible by 2, so I can divide each one by 2 again, because that's just what jumps out at me. So half of 16 would be 8, or 2 times 8 would be 16, and half of 6 would be 3, or 2 times 3 would be 6. So I'm dividing out a 2, 8 times 2 would be 16, dividing out a 2, 3 times 2 would be 6. So that checks out. So 8/3 should be what that turns into. So this is going to be 8/3. And then really this is just n to the ninth divided by 1, which is just simply n to the ninth. So what I'm seeing is I have 8/3 times then n to the ninth. So you can write it like that, or you can just make one fraction bar, and the 8 and n to the ninth are in the numerator, and the 3 would be in the denominator. Now again, if you want to check your fraction math, you can use your calculator and type in 32 divided by 12. And remember, this does not allow you to put decimals in, so you have to turn that back into a fraction. So math, turn it back into a fraction. It does give me my 8/3. So that 8/3 does come from there. What's kind of neat is n to the zero is just 1, so that just leaves me with the n to the ninth. So I can write this answer as 8/3 times n to the ninth, or I can make one fraction bar and put the 8 and then a ninth in the numerator and the 3 on the bottom. So either one of those should be acceptable inside of my lab.